Alright. Oh, shit. Alright. Let's get this started. Okay, let me do this real quick. Alright. Alright. Of course I want subtitles. Okay. Let's just see what the hell this is.
Corporeal manifestations,
Oh,
full-scale
shit.
psychomagnetheric events, exiled Sumerian gods. For a fleeting, ephemeral moment, we were heroes. Celebrated across the city, heck, across the world. Unparalleled in our field. Preternatural pioneers on the brink of discoveries our scientific forefathers could never have even dreamed of. At even the slightest implication of paranormal activity, everyone knew who to call. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what happened. Chalk it up to a huge misunderstanding, a fallout. For a while, I wasn't sure why I was getting out of bed in the morning. Some mornings I didn't. That's all behind us now. We saved the world yet again, and we're back. The firehouse cleans up pretty good, huh? At one point, some hotshots bought the place and turned it into an overpriced Java joint. But now, we're up, running, and firing on all 16 cylinders. All to code, too. Well, most of the codes. At the very least, the codes we're wearing. For me, it's the energy of the old place. Pure ebullience, galvanic energy, coursing through the air. And no, I'm not talking about anything psychokinetic, ectoplasmic, or paranormal. Just good, old-fashioned human emotion. Provinces of the living. Oh, I didn't know how much I needed to be back. How much Winston needed me back here. But someone from the old guard has to hold down the fort, you know? Because there's still real work to be done. And that's where you come in. The phone isn't ringing off the hook right now, which is a blessing and a curse. What's good for business is a bad omen for everything else. But if it were up to me, I'd still be in the thick of it. But it's time for a new generation. And that's you. You have the chance to peek behind the capricious veil of life itself and see firsthand what exists on the other side. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Well, slimy, really. And yes, that might mean having to pick up a book or two. What people don't know about the Ghostbusters could fill 10 encyclopedias. And before you even ask, yeah, I've thought about it. Been approached by some very interested parties, which isn't saying much. Every hack and wannabe with a laptop can be published today, whether they know the science or not. And trust me, they don't.
Ray?
Go ahead, this is Ray.
Is there someone there with you? Let me guess. The new recruit is there with you? Ray, you gotta let them get to work. All trainees report directly to the firehouse, remember? Over.
Well, that's our time. Good talk. Off you go to meet Kat. Welcome to the team. Don't worry, I'll be in touch.
Wow. Alright, see, I had so many ideas of things I was gonna say, or, you know, do some sort of weird introduction, but nope. Just like when I was 5 years old and introduced to the series for the first time, like, yeah, it's always gonna take my attention and take me back to that time, so I do apologize, but I am looking forward to figuring this out. I usually suck at multiplayer games, but this is going to be fun. This is actually one that's like right up my alley. I mean, first-person shooters are fantastic. I do love them and enjoy them, but as far as like playing more modern shooters, this one's more up my alley. What the hell is popping off over here, y'all? Okay, well, thank you, phone. Scare the hell out of me. Alright, so let's go meet Kat. And I get to go into the firehouse. Okay, so I'm assuming these are the levels. This is so cool.
I'm so glad the Ghostbusters are back.
Back for you, maybe, but for me, they never left. I mean, sure, some people left. And for a while, it was just me, and a phone that never rang. But not anymore. Things are heating up around here. That's why we need help. Enthusiastic young minds, ready to face all of the otherworldly apparitions materializing in this plane of existence. I've always felt that the Ghostbusters are an invaluable societal resource. Like teachers, doctors, or custodial workers. I'm so excited to see our team growing. The things you'll experience here will be like nothing you've ever seen before. We may not be able to offer you a 401k or health insurance, but when you're older like me, when you think back, You wouldn't trade anything in this job for the world.
I could listen to Dan Aykroyd talk for hours as fucking race stance. Hell yeah. What the hell was that horn sound? Where? Alright. Ooh, spooky ghosts. Stay burnt marshmallows. Get it?
No, of course it's not that.
Then what is it?
It's...
Look, I know you trust me, but you've got to take your hands off the wheel a little here. And not just because you're breathing down my neck. For your own sake.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm a hands-on do-it-myself kind of guy. And that never changes no matter how big things get. Of course I trust you, which is why I wish you'd reconsider my offer.
Ha! Believe me, if you told 8-year-old Kat that one day Winston Zeddemore would practically beg me to run Ghostbusters HQ, I'd say he must be possessed. Not like full demonic, probably some degree of extrasensory mind control, but you know what I mean.
No, that's never been my thing. But talk like this is exactly why we need you.
That's great. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to elaborate.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Speaking of Red,
And there is one thing I have to do as
based on
soon
the
as I
fact that
can.
you're 15 minutes late for your orientation, I'll assume you've already met him. He has a tendency to get worked up and can forget that we have an onboarding process for a reason.
Love Ray like a brother, but he needs to get out more.
Allow me to introduce the head honcho, Winston Zeddemore.
Welcome, kid. Happy to have you on the team. I may sign the checks.
Oh.
Go around calling me boss. If you have any questions, don't ask me. Call Kat.
That's me. I run operations here. You and the other busters will get your jobs dispatched from me. Any trouble in the firehouse or the field, you come to me. Got it? Oh, and before you go, grab that radio off my desk. Okay, no time to waste, so let's get moving. First up, your jumpsuit, which you'll find in the closet. Pretty self-explanatory what that is. If it isn't, we've got problems. Head-to-toe meta-aramid polymer isn't the style for everyone, but I'm sure you'll find a way to make it your own. Keep your frequency tuned. I'll stay in contact. Now go ahead and suit up.